Good day everyone, myself Tripti Mishra. Today we are going to discuss class 10th, chapter number 2, acid, base and salts, NCERT book questions. Total 19 questions are there in the book. So in this video we will discuss first 10 questions. This is part 1 video. Remaining questions I will discuss in part 2 video. On page number 18, question number 1 is, you have been provided with 3 test tubes. One of them contains distilled water and the other 2 contains an acidic solution and a basic solution respectively. If you are given only red litmus paper, how will you identify the contents of each test tubes? So here, first of all, we should know that we have only red litmus paper and the bases can turn the red litmus paper into the blue. So, as which solution will change the red litmus paper blue, that solution will be base. Then remaining 2 solutions will be either one of them is acidic and one of them is basic. So first of all, we will mark the 3 test tubes as A, B, C, and then we will put a drop of solution one by one on the red litmus paper. Which solution will convert the red into the blue? That will be the basic solution, and that solution can be eliminated. Now, if remaining 2 solutions we dissolve into the, we will dissolve them separately with the base. We will take the basic solution and mix it with the solution, remaining 2 solution one by one separately. Then acidic solution will be neutralized with the basic solution, and when we will check it with the red litmus paper, it will not show any change in the red litmus paper. But when we mix the basic solution with another one solution which is neutral, and neutral solution is mixed with acidic solution, then neutral solution is mixed with basic solution, then the total solution will be basic, and if it is tested with the red litmus paper, now this red litmus will turn into the blue. So by this activity we can check all these 3 solutions and we can separate them as acid, base and water. So here in the answer we should write, if the color of red litmus paper gets changed to blue, then it is base, and if there is no color change, then it is either acidic or neutral. Thus, basic solution can be easily identified. Let us mark the 3 test tubes as A, B and C. A drop of the solution in A is put on the red litmus paper. Same is repeated with solution B and C. If either of them changes color to blue, then it is basic. Therefore, out of 3, 1 is eliminated. Out of the remaining 2, anyone can be acidic or neutral. Now, a drop of basic solution is mixed with a drop of each of the remaining 2 solutions separately, and then the nature of the drops of the mixtures is checked. If the color of red litmus paper turns blue, then the second solution is neutral, because when the neutral and base will mix, they will make a basic solution. And if there is no change in the color, then the second solution is acidic, because acid and base mixes and make a neutral solution, and it will not change the color of litmus paper. So this is because acidic and basic solution neutralize each other. Hence we can distinguish between the 3 types of solutions. On page number 22, question number 1 is, why should curd and source substances not be kept in brass and copper vessels? Here we should know that curd and sour substances are actually acidic. They are acidic. And brass and copper are actually, they are metal. So here, if they are kept together, acid, one of the substances substance is acidic and container is of metal made, then if they are kept together, there will be the reaction between acid and metal. So as we know, metal react with the acid and it makes salt and hydrogen gas. So this salts and this hydrogen gas is harmful for our body and it spoils the food. That's why we should not keep them together. So we should not use the brass or copper made vessels to keep curd or sour substances. So here in the answer we should write curd and other sour substances contain acids. Therefore, when they are kept in brass and copper vessels, the metal react with the acid to liberate hydrogen gas and harmful products, therefore spoiling the food. Reaction is metal react with acid. It gives salt and hydrogen gas. Here we can write the example like zinc metal react with acid, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, then it will give ZnSO4, zinc sulfate, plus hydrogen gas will liberate. This is the example of the reaction of metal with acid, and there is the products are the salt and hydrogen gas. So we should not keep the sour substances in the metallic containers. Question number 2 is, which gas is usually liberated when an acid reacts with a metal? Illustrate with an example. How will you test for the presence of this gas? So we will go one by one. First, which gas is usually liberated when an acid reacts with the metal? Just now we have studied whenever the metal reacts with the acid, it gives salt and hydrogen gas. So here the gas liberated will be hydrogen gas. Illustrate with an example. So for illustrating with the example, we have to discuss the activity which we have studied in the theory. Here for this activity we will take a stand and we will take the dilute sulfuric acid solution, nearby 5 ml dilute sulfuric acid solution in a test tube, and add a few pieces of zinc granules in this. Then we will cover its face with the cork and we will arrange a delivery tube from the mouth of the cork towards the soap solution, in the soap solution. So as the reaction will start between the acid and zinc granules, there will be the production of hydrogen gas and we will observe the bubbles in the soap solutions. These bubbles are of the hydrogen gas bubbles. And now here, how to check the presence of this gas? We know that hydrogen gas burns with the pop sound. So if we bring a burning candle to the near the bubbles, then it will burn with the pop sound. So here, burning of hydrogen gas with the pop sound is the indication for the presence of this gas. So here we can write that take a few pieces of zinc granules and add 5 ml of dilute sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Shake it and pass the gas produced into a soap solution. The bubbles of the soap solution are formed. These soap bubbles contains hydrogen gas. Here we can write the equation zinc plus sulfuric acid H2SO4. As the reaction proceeds, it will make the salt zinc sulfate ZnSO4 plus hydrogen gas will be evolved. And we can test the evolved hydrogen gas by the burning with a pop sound when a candle is brought near the soap bubbles. Question number 3 is metal compound A reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid to produce effervescence. The gas evolved extinguishes a burning candle. Write a balanced chemical equation for the reaction if one of the compounds formed is calcium chloride. So here, first of all, we will write about what is given in the question. In the question it is given metal compound A. So metal compound A is reacting with dilute hydrochloric acid. Dilute hydrochloric acid means it is aqueous. Then it produces effervescence and the gas evolved extinguishes a burning candle. So it means one of the product which is the gas evolved extinguishes burning candle, that gas is carbon dioxide gas. Carbon dioxide is extinguishing the fire. We are using to extinguish fire. So one of the product is carbon dioxide, and what is given next, that is write a balanced chemical equation for the reaction if one of the compound formed is calcium chloride. One of the salt formed here, it is calcium chloride, CaCl2 plus carbon dioxide, and maybe some other product is also there. Whatever the information we got from the question, that is this. So here we should know, we have to confirm what is the metal compound A, and maybe some another substance should also be there. In the theory we have studied that whenever the metal carbonate are reacting with the acids, they are producing the salt and carbon dioxide gas and water. So here if A is the metal carbonate and metal should be calcium, because here salt produces calcium chloride, so the metal should be calcium carbonate, CaCO3. That is in the solid form. It reacts with the HCl in aqueous form. Then there is the production of calcium chloride, CaCl2, which will be dissolved in the aqueous, plus carbon dioxide gas, which will produce the effervescence and extinguishes the burning candle, that is in the gaseous form, and also the production of water. So that is the reaction of metal carbonate between hydrochloric acid, and there is the production of salt plus carbon dioxide gas and water. So we can write the equation like shown here. On page number 25, question number 1 is why do hydrochloric acid HCl, HNO3, nitric acid, etc. show acidic characters in aqueous solutions, while solutions of compounds like alcohol and glucose do not show acidic characters? Here we should know that the substance which can ionize or dissociate into the water and they can produce the H positive ion, they can only show the acidic character. Other substances which are not dissociating or not producing H positive ion, they are not able to show the acidic character. So main difference here it is that whenever the HCl and HNO3 is going to dissociate, they are mixed with the water, they are producing H positive ions. and this H positive ion combines with water and produce H3O positive ion, hydronium ion, H3O positive ions. While whenever there is the alcohol and glucose, when they are mixed into the water, they will not cannot dissociate, and they will not produce the hydrogen ion. So answer we can write, the dissociation of HCl or HNO3 to form hydrogen ions always occur in the presence of water. Hydrogen ion H positive ion combines with water H2O to form hydronium ions H3O positive. The reaction is as follows. HCl react with water and produce H positive plus chloride ion in the aqueous medium. Then this H positive ion combines with water and produces H3O positive ion, or we can say hydronium ion. Although aqueous solution of glucose and alcohol contains hydrogen, these cannot dissociate in water to form hydrogen ions. Hence, they do not show acidic character. Question number 2 is, why does an aqueous solution of an acid conduct electricity? As we know, acids dissociate in the aqueous solution to form ions, and actually these ions are responsible for the conduction of electricity. To conduct the electricity, free ions should be there, and during the dissociation of acids, when the acids are mixed with the water, they are dissociating aqueous solution. We are making the aqueous solution, they dissociates and produce the ion, and because of the production of ions, they are able to conduct the electricity. Question number 3 is, why does dry HCl gas does not change the color of the dry litmus paper? Here we should notice that here the gas is dry HCl gas, and the litmus paper is also dry. Both are dry, means the absence of water. And we have also studied then that the acids dissociates and produces the H positive ion, and this H positive ion can show the acidic character when it combines with water molecule and forms H3O positive ion, or we can say hydronium ion. Then only it is able to show the acidic character. So either the HCl gas should be aqueous form, in the aqueous form, it should not be dry, it should be aqueous form, or the litmus paper should be wet. One of them should be wet, then only the H positive ion will combine with water and show the acidic character and turn the litmus paper, blue litmus, to the red. So here in the answer we can write, color of the litmus paper is changed by the hydrogen ions. Dry HCl gas does not contain H positive ions. It is only in the aqueous solution that an acid dissociates to give ions. Since in this case neither HCl is in the aqueous form nor the litmus paper is wet, therefore the color of the litmus paper does not change. चल
ध्यान तक बनाओगे ना 6 तक ही 5 और 6.
हाँ चल कर स्टार्ट. On page number 25, question number 5 is, how is the concentration of hydronium ions H3O positive affected when a solution of an acid is diluted? During the dilution, we are mixing the water into the solution of the acid. So, the number of hydronium ion will be decreased per unit volume. it means the strength of acid will be decreased. So here in the answer we should write, when an acid is diluted, the concentration of hydronium ion H3O positive ions per unit volume decreases. This means that the strength of the acid decreases. Question number 6 on page number 25 is, how is the concentration of hydroxide ions OH negative ions affected when excess base is dissolved in a solution of sodium hydroxide? Here already the base is there which contains hydroxide ion, and we are dissolving the base into the sodium hydroxide solution. Sodium hydroxide solution also contain the hydroxide ion. So if both are mixed together, then the number per unit volume, number of hydroxide ions will be increased. So we can say the concentration of hydroxide ions will be increased. So in the answer we should write, the concentration of hydroxide ions OH negative ions would increase when excess base is dissolved in a solution of sodium hydroxide. So friends, in this video I discussed the NCERT book questions from page number 18, page number 22 and page number 25. Remaining NCERT book questions I will discuss in my part 2 video. If this video is beneficial for you, also share the video with your other classmates, and most important, subscribe my YouTube channel NCERT Science Mantra. Thanks for watching my video.